Alright, down to our final game ng ating Thursday doubleheader. Bakbakan naman to ng Pace Academy against PCC Golden Seagulls. Battle for number 6. Dito pa rin tayo live here at the Don Domingo UC Gymnasium, the home of the PCYAA. Charles Bechong here and Jay De La Cruz. Good evening, everybody. Jay, good evening.
Good evening, Charles. And dito sa masasabi natin sa isa sa koponan na to, na kapag natapos yung 40 minutes of basketball, masasabi natin hindi na maganda ang evening kasi one of these teams will play their last game tonight.
And ito ang ating matchup. Match at hand, Philippine Cultural College Golden Seagulls up against Pace Academy Pacers. And matatandaan natin, nung final game nila, PCC ang nanalo, 65-60. And Pace led the whole game up until 5 minutes of the fourth quarter. And Kim Kai, who was the best player of that game, 18 points and 17 rebounds together with Limson, yung steady point guard nila, 15 points and 12 assists. And si Francis Key, 10 points and 21 big rebounds.
Now, here's the thing though, regarding dito sa Pace Academy. Iba na yung magiging timpla nito heading into this game because PCC, coming into this game, and naglaro lang sila nito Martes. It was a huge loss against MGC New Life Christian Academy. Malaki-laki yung lamang naging deficit doon, 77-49. Samantalang ito namang Pace Academy na masasabi natin a struggle on the start. As you can see on your screens, our officials for this match, nasa gitna po si John Cabile, siya ang ating crew chief dito. Just continuing doon sa story, yung naging struggle sa Pace Academy, yung huling naglaban sila ng eliminations. It was a rough start for Pace Academy this season.
But the last
pagdating
game,
ng dulo.
Oo.
Kasi
bigla silang nanalo ng dalawa.
Oo. Back-to-back wins itong Pace Academy. Huli nga mong panalo na nakuha nila against
Uno High School. Oo. So high morale definitely para sa Pacers. Great confidence for them. Pero yun nga, the loser of this game will go home. Winner go home itong game natin na to. And previous matchup itong dalawang koponan natin. 3 players from Pace Academy had double-doubles.
Yes.
Sina Barandino with 23 and 10. Kenneth Chen, 18 and 5. At yung pinsan naman ito ni Kenneth, si Nelson Chen, 14 and 12. So collective effort para dito sa Pace Academy. Parehas itong koponan natin. Yung starters nila, heavy minutes.
That's correct.
So this is a question of sustainability. Kung kaya nilang masustain hanggang dulo yung energy nila sa laban na to. Pero to si Pace PCC, merong Lester Fu. Probably the best rebounding team here in our league against the Pace Academy na pantay-pantay yung kanilang height. Pero interesting tong starting 5 ng Pace Academy. Kenneth Chen, wala.
Yes, that's correct. And actually, kung maliit na ang Pace Academy, mas lalo silang lumiit dito. Dahil nga, hindi mag-uumpit, Kenneth Chen will not start in this game. Pero kung makikita mo naman itong tapatan na to ng cultural tsaka ng Pace, ang abangan mo lang matchup dito pag nagtapat yung Barandino tsaka yung Limson.
Grabe yung laban yan. Alam naman natin, these two players are playing the most minutes in a game. And the possession will go to the Pace Academy Pacers. Interesting tong laban natin. Dahil alam natin, walang gustong umuwi sa kanila ngayon. In-extend talaga itong liga, itong season ng Pace Academy. There's a reason bakit nandito sila ngayon. Nanalo sila nung dalawa. Who would have thought na mananalo pa sila dun sa kanilang huling dalawang laro.
Oh, they started 0-5, a really sour start for Pace Academy. Na actually, on those 5 losses, they could have won a couple of them.
Yun nga
Kasi
lang,
nga dikit eh. It's either come from behind palagi, palaban nila, or doon sa endgame na lang talaga nagkakatalo as traveling violation was called right there. Nung nakalaban nila yung Grace Christian College, ayun, doon na sila nagkaroon talaga ng kumpiyansa. Baon pa nila nung nakalaban nila yung Uno High School.
Naalala ko nung kausap ko si Barandino nung unang panalo nila laban sa Grace Christian College. Wala daw problema sa kanila yung conditioning eh. Dahil from 3 o'clock, almost every day daw sila, 3 o'clock in the afternoon hanggang 7, ensayo sila ng ensayo, takbo sila ng takbo. So yung conditioning nila, masasabi mo na in shape sila ngayon this season. And kahit 0-5 sila nung time na yon, still, mataas pa rin yung moral nila. Still, another day at the office lang, kumbaga. Meanwhile, 2-0 is our score. Pace Academy with the lead. Francis Key carving space inside. Off the backboard is good for Kim Kai.
Basic up and under move for Kim Kai on that baseline drive. Nakuha niya rin yung perfect angle kahit nasa corner siya. Napabanda pa para pumasok yung tira.
Barandino on top of the key. Guarded by Kim Kai, a much taller defender. Lim, napakagat sa fake. Golden Seagulls. Lim will not connect on that two-pointer.
Ganda sana ng fake ni Kenneth Linton eh.
Napakagat niya na yung depensa, na iwanan na
blow
niya.
By
kaso
move eh.
Hindi niya na tapos yung play doon. Nelson Chen is free on that baseline but will not connect for the Pacers.
Now you would want this kind of pace that both teams are just, masasabi natin, feeling out each other. Hindi naman sila tulad nag-all out. It's a completely different pace from our first game kanina eh.
Ito set up parehas.
Set up sila parehas.
Kanina takbo tayo ng takbo eh. Meanwhile, Lim
still reading each other kumbaga.
Pero with Kenneth Chen still on the bench, impact agad, the definite immediate impact ang maibibigay nito one season side dahil medyo dahil fresh leg siya eh.
Oo. Pero maagang bala sana ng tao dito. Ang unang gumalaw sa mga PSIS, Coach Lester Del Rosario. Bringing in immediately William Q.
Barandino tumatakbo. 3 against 2, fast break opportunity that will not go for the Pacers. Limson. Good find to Kim Kai for 2.
Great weak side pass right there. Nag-iisa lang doon si Kim Kai.
Nelson Chen. Top of the key to Lim. Series of crossover right there. And Lim will finish through contact.
Si J. Lim scored a jumper earlier. Ngayon sa ilalim naman. Pero sagot kagad si Meral.
Lumusot sa dalawang naka-blue yun.
Chris Mark Meral, of course, is scoring. O yung masasabi natin, it's the perfect time for him to explode offensively.
Dahil kung hindi ka pa ngayon puputok, makakauwi kayo pagka may chance kayo makauwi. Pagka alam mo na, hindi
na kayo makakadalaw dito.
Hindi na
kayo makakatawid ng Obad Santos dito. Matagal-tagal pa yung susunod na balik dito sa Uno High School.
2-point lead for the Golden Seagulls. Almost 4 minutes past the first quarter. Nelson Chen and ang mga Chen cousins, yan ang mga talagang stable guys dito.
Usual
para
suspects, ika nga eh. Kasi average, itong si Nelson Chen, averaging double figures din to eh. Pati yung isa niyang pinsan na nasa bench pa ngayon, si Kenneth Chen. As Kim Kai will be fouled right there by Wayne Barandino. Here's the thing, Charles. Kung sino man yung mananalo dito, di ba nga, number 6 sila, hindi pa nila kilala yung makakalaban nila.
Oo, dahil kung sino pa yung
matatalo sa pagitan ng uno sa ng MGC as Froy Limson scores right there. The loser of that Uno MGC matchup will be the number 3 seeded team sa ating team standing. So, may twice to win disadvantage pa rin yung mananalo dito kahit ano mangyari. But you can imagine, di ba, CJ Lim missing that shot. If Pace Academy, halimbawa lang, makuha nila itong laro na to, at ang makasalubong nila sa quarterfinals, Uno High School.
Naku, maganda yung...
You can imagine the confidence that Pace Academy will bear heading to that matchup. But again, first things first, they have
Kenneth Lin
to recover from this 6-point deficit.
Meanwhile, Kenneth Lin scoring a triple right there. Pierre Cocabo was called for a traveling violation. Ito na, Kenneth Chen. Papasok na dito, papalitan si Lim.
Upo din actually dito sa Pace Academy si Mitchell Go. Kasabay pumasok ni Kenneth Chen. Itong si... Isa pang Chen actually. That's Christian Chen.
Hindi ko lang alam kung related sila. Pero alam ko yung Kenneth Chen, pati yung Nelson Chen, magpinsan.
Pinsan yan, yes.
Kim Kai carving some space. That will not go. Kenneth Chen, he loves that open lane. He was bothered by the height of Lester Fu. 11 seconds to work with. Barandino to Chen for 3. That's way to the right. And the Golden Seagulls will secure that leather.
Di sila makapenetrate. Ang haba kasi ng mga nasa loob. Tapos pa si Kenneth Lin. The extension to get that layup right there, Charles.
8-point lead by the Golden Seagulls with 4:01 remaining. 13-15 is our score. PCC.
Plastic linoleum. Gawang Pinoy, sikat Pinoy.
After 6 minutes of first quarter action, 8-point lead by the Golden Seagulls. 13-5 is our score. And the Golden Seagulls slowly pulling away early in this first quarter. Takbo na sila agad ng takbo. Kanina, napapansin natin, di ba, set shots pa parehas. Pero ngayon, takbo na sila ng takbo.
Puro mga easy buckets kasi nakukuha dito. Mga nabibigay ng depensa ng Pace sa opensa ng Philippine Cultural. Tignan mo yung points in the paint natin dito. Points in the paint natin, Charles. 10-2 para sa PCC.
And that's also because of Lester Fu inside. Nahirapan din talaga silang makapasok. Meanwhile, Nelson Chen gives it to his cousin. Kenneth Chen will not connect.
Pace also trying those inside shots. Hindi lang nagsisipasok.
Christian Chen with that rebound. Kaso saved it to the wrong guy. Kenneth running. 4-on-2 fast break. Decides to wait for teammates. Almost a turnover. Barandino launches one. Kaboom! For Wayne Barandino.
Good trail job right there, Wayne Barandino. In rhythm, pagkuha ng bola. And the three-pointer is good for Barandino.
5-point game here in the first quarter. 3 minutes to go. 13-8 is our score and Meral is back. Papalitan niya si Limson.
Charles, lumalalim yung rotation dito ni Coach Lester Del
May
Rosario.
luxury na siya na mag-experiment sa rotation ng players.
So we might be expecting lesser load, kumbaga, from the usual guys like Limson, Kim Kai, Meral.
Dahil alam natin, heavy minutes yung mga yan every game As Barandino is directing traffic. And a steal by Meral against Barandino. Adjusts mid-air pero wala dun yung kanyang tira. And loose ball for... And the ball will stay with the Golden Seagulls.
You just have to appreciate the effort of Wayne Barandino in chasing that fast break. Nagawan pa ng paraan Naiba niya yung tira ni Meral
Kahit hindi niya nabutata, yun lang mabago mo yung tira. Ay malaking bagay na. Pero ito, kahit nabago yung tira, that's Charles Chua scoring 2 points. Christian Chen against Leicester. Binibilisan nila yung mga tira nila.
That's correct. Once again, this is a tall front line for Cultural.
Kim Kai against 2 blue shirts will not connect. 7-point lead by the Golden Seagulls. Barandino again, and he hits it! Back-to-back 3-pointers for Wayne Barandino.
A couple of times already, galing lang sa trail si Barandino. Siya na huli bumababa. Papasaan in rhythm 3-pointer. If you're PCC right now, you would want to prevent that guy from getting that ball, especially on that trail.
Kim Kai, strong drive inside but well defended by the blue shirts. Barandino again. Top of the key. Binigay ulit sa kanya. Cross-court pass to Chen with 10. And the lucky bounce will not go for the Pacers. 1 minute to go here in the first quarter. 4-point game. Good swipe right there by Chen. Cabo with the rebound. 49 seconds remaining here in the first. Kenneth Chen. That's a traveling violation.
Yung hesitation move.
Parang nagdalawang isip siya doon.
Kung lumalabas nga na parang yan yung mga nagiging go-to moves ng youth basketball in general Yung fake right go to the left or fake left go to the right. Na minsan nadadala yung pivot foot kasi.
Yes. You have to be aware. Talagang tatawagan niya ng referee once they see it. Key with 8 seconds left. Limson bailout shot. That's an air ball.
One final play dito, Charles. 17.4 seconds.
17.4.
Tsaka mabilis yung pacing ng laro dahil tigisang foul pa lang binibigay nito magkabilang kapunan na to. PCC can opt to use all those fouls right here para lang hindi makatira ng maayos itong pace.
6 seconds left here in the first quarter. Ball is with Barandino. Slices through the defense but will not score. But there's a foul.
May mahahabol na foul sa rebound play dito. But I don't think that would merit any
free throws,
or free throws kasi wala pa naman sa penalty dito. The buzzer sounded. The referees will actually confer kung umabot pa sa oras yun. But from the looks of it, it's either the foul happened nung less than 0.3 of a second. Tignan natin maging deklarasyon dito. There's a foul on number 15.
Yes.
Yeah, may pushing
foul on that rebound play.
Pero matatapos ang first quarter natin, Charles.
Yes, the first quarter of action is done. 4-point lead para sa Golden Seagulls. 15-11 is our score.
Pero yung naging tema dito, Charles, habang nakikita natin yung highlights natin dito, easy baskets for Philippine Cultural College. Yun nga, yung points in the paint. lumobo pa rin. 12-2 para sa Philippine Cultural.
First quarter highlights brought to us by Smart Sports. Wayne Barandino hitting a couple of threes to, still be within striking distance. 15-11 is our score. Golden Seagulls.
Go beyond with Smart, the country's fastest and best mobile network. With unlimited 5G data for 12 months. Unlimited text and calls for both mobile and landline. And unlimited Netflix mobile on us. All with Smart Postpaid's powerful SIM-only plans.
Plastic Linoleum. Gawang Pinoy, sikat Pinoy.
Two-point lead by the Pacers. 17-15 is our score with almost 2 minutes gone by the second quarter. Barandino actually hit a couple three-pointers and ito a strong drive to take the lead.
Actually, Charles, may isang hindi nagagawa dito yung magkabilang koponan eh. And that is to convert on the fast breaks eh. Ang Pace Academy realizing that, ba't hindi tayo tumatakbo? Kanina, first quarter, napansin natin na very deliberate ang opensa nila, di ba? Ngayon, ang ginawa ng Pace Academy, binilisan nila yung pace sila. Wayne Barandino actually scoring on the trail, di ba? 2 3-pointer off the trail. So, doon lang sa pagbaba na yun, nakakagawa ng putos si Barandino. Ngayon, ang ginawa lang ni Barandino, nauna lang siya. Nakaputos pa rin siya.
Oo. Lester Fu finds his big guy. Froy Limson finds his big guy. And Lester Fu is fouled.
Martin Chen will be called for that foul. Ang tangkad kasi nung Lester Fu. Yun lang yun.
Kahit taasan mo siya ng kamay, mahirap pa din eh. Dahil most probably nasa taas na yung bola.
At ang ganda din ng build ni Lester Fu. Medyo may kalaparan. sigurado, pag bumangga ka dyan, mahirap mausad yan.
Tsaka, tignan mo, 9 rebounds na siya agad.
2 minuto pa lang tayo sa second quarter.
Bola sa mga naka-asul. 2-point lead for them. 7:56 remaining. Almost a steal. And the foul is gonna be called against the Golden Seagulls. It's a driving lane.
Yan naman talaga ang mangyayari if you keep on attacking that driving lane. If you keep pounding that ball to the shaded lane, chances are you're gonna get fouled. Because after all, high percentage shot na yun sa ilalim eh.
He thought about it. Nagdalawang isip siya doon.
Nag-hesitate pa kasi.
Kai with a spin cycle. Will not connect. Kokabo with the rebound.
Pace Academy actually doing a good job in the rebounding department dito. Charles, sila pa ang lamang And I believe Coach Lester Del Rosario will be tagged for a technical foul.
He is frustrated na walang tawag dun sa huling drive ni Kim Kai. Sinasabi niya natamaan sa ulo pero no call right there. And we can understand the feelings of these coaches. They know what at stake eh.
Oh, this could be their last game of the season eh. This could be their last game for season 11.
Pagka nabawi pa sa kanila to, pagka nakuha pa sa kanila to, next year na ulit sila magkikita-kita. And the timeout has been called by Coach Lester Del Rosario. 17-15 is our score. Pacers.
Go beyond with Smart, the country's fastest and best mobile network. With unlimited 5G data for 12 months. Unlimited text and calls for both mobile and landline. And unlimited Netflix mobile on us. All with Smart Postpaid's powerful SIM-only plan starting at $9.99. Get it on eSIM online, anytime, anywhere. Switch now and keep your number. Get the power to go beyond, only with Smart Postpaid.
After a technical foul called on Coach Lester Del Rosario, still they're trailing 2 points. 17-15 is our score. Winner go home game para dito sa ating second game ng ating Thursday doubleheader. Charles Bechong here together with Jay De La Cruz, bringing you the action para sa PCYAA Season 11. As Wayne Barandino again scores for 2 points. He's got 10 points already.
Alam mo yung sasabihin ko pa lang na for this game day lang nagpalit muna tayo ng role. Pero si Wayne Barandino, hindi magpapalit ng role. Scorer pa rin yan. Number 1 scorer pa rin yan ng Pace Academy.
Mirales open for the 3. Wala, pero kita mo yung tumatalon doon ng mga nakadilaw. Kahit mas malaki sila yung talon ng talon. Yun nga lang, hindi napunta sa kanilang bola. Good pass right there. Hindi nga lang na-convert. Kim Kai against 2 defenders. Ooh. Miral with the floater. And Mirales still cold so far this game.
A lot of sorry misses actually for Cultural in that shaded lane. But despite of that, lamang pa rin sila sa inside points because they're getting a lot more attempts than Pace.
6 minutes to go here in the first half. Wayne Barandino's triple teamed. And he commits a foul against Froy Limson.
Nagulat na si Wayne Barandino doon sa pagpihit niya.
Pag-ikot
Saktong
niya, no? Tatlo.
may nakasalubong sa kanya. When he tried to pirouette back, meron na ulit nakasalubong sa kanya. Almost traveled that time.
Balik dito si Kenneth Chen. Wala pang nabubutas dito si Kenneth Chen so far.
And if anything, Charles, the pace of the game slowed down, no?
12 seconds left. Miral with the floater. Wala doon. Christian Chen, siya na nagbababa ng bola. Gives it to Barandino, top of the key. Decides to pass it to Kenneth Chen. 8 seconds left. Kokabo for 3. That's short. Limson with the rebound. Takbo ngayon mga nakadilaw. Froil Limson is fouled by Pierre Kokabo.
You just have to give credit first doon sa transition defense ng Pace Academy. They were quick to run down on defense dahil na-recognize nga rin naman nila si Froil Limson ang nangungunay. Si Froil Limson, kung nasundo niya yan buong season, kahit dalawa lang ang kasabay niya sa fast break o kahit mag-isa lang siya, susugod niya si Froil Limson. Ayan,
nagagawa niya kasi ng paraan palagi. And the lead is cut down to just 3 points.
Five
Limson?
5 points pa lang, Froil Limson.
And a turnover by the Pace Academy Pacers. 5:02 remaining here in the second quarter. 19-17 is our score. Pace Academy full court press. Pero easily broken by Froil Limson. 14 seconds left. Rejects the screen, then uses it. Miral to Limson, swinging the ball to Key. Against 2 defenders, will not go, but Lester Fu wants it. And he will not connect.
Just the height of the Golden Seagulls, just making it really difficult for Pace Academy. It's actually a good idea for Pace to employ a full court press. Hindi lang natin alam if they're going to sustain that, especially nga dahil itong cultural, nakakarami na ng inside points. Kasi pag na-break ng cultural yan, easy to yan
Meanwhile, sorry miss for the Pacers as Go misses that point-blank shot. Pero interesting to, Jay. 25 rebounds ng Pace Academy against 23 lang ng PCC.
Yun nga
Knowing that they're the taller team here in this ball game and the best rebounding team, they're behind by 2 rebounds. As Kim Kai scores 2 points. 19 all is our score. 4:02 remaining here in the second quarter. Barandino launches another.
Somebody's got to be tagged for a technical foul for faking a foul. May na-warningan na kanina sa panig ng Pace Academy as you saw that attack right there first coming from Kim Kai. Dire-diretso lang. Pero yung kanina nga, yung attempt ni Barandino, because nakita na niya yung closeout doon ni Froil Limson. Ang ginawa niya, si Barandino pa mismo pumihit.
Siya yung nag-initiate ng contact.
And just to make it seem that there was contact.
Definitely. A technical foul is gonna be called. Dahil remember, natawagan nga sila kanina ng warning for faking a foul. So definitely the second one is gonna be a technical.
And you know what's hurt? Ano yung masakit dito? Pangatlong foul na yan ni Wayne Barandino.
That's gonna be big for them. It's third personal foul. Masyado pang maaga to get into foul trouble. Remember, we're only here in the second quarter, pero susugal siya.
Especially with Kenneth Chen not yet getting his offensive rhythm.
Charles Chua bringing down the ball. With 15 seconds in the shot clock. Double pick. He banks it. Grabe. The bank is open on a Thursday night.
Cyrus Chua, whatever way you're gonna get your points, you're gonna take it. Bank shot, three-pointer, no problem yan para kay Cyrus Chua. Kukunin niya yan.
Kenneth Chen gives it to the other Chen. He attracted the defense. Waited for an open man.
Finally, Cousin Nelson getting a bucket right there. Easy one at that on that semi-hook.
Golden Seagulls, they lead by 1. Spin cycle by Kim. Barandino takes it away from them.
Parang hindi tatlo yung foul ni Barandino kung maglaro siya. No?
Oo. So Suwan drops it to Nelson Chen. That hook shot will not go. Meanwhile, Miral. Forced shot by Chris Mark Miral.
Actually thought earlier Enzo Susuan had the shot sa three-pointer. In rhythm na siya. He passed it up again.
He took it, pero wala doon. And Kenneth Chen actually getting fouled right there. Pagkakuha ni Charles Chen yung Christian Chen nung bola, biglang inabot kay Kenneth. Sabay tira naman agad itong si Kenneth.
Perhaps you would understand why his teammates are looking for Kenneth Chen. Kasi yung offensive nilang gusto nila dito. Scoreless pa si Kenneth Chen.
So gusto nila makabutas muna si Kenneth.
18 points per game yan. That's good 18 points per game that they need to get from this guy. 2 minuto na lang sa first half natin. 1 point pa lang si Kenneth Chen. He needs some catching up to do offensive wise
Do you think na yung pag-start, yung hindi niya pag-start naka-apekto sa kanyang laro?
That might be a factor because coming from the bench, iba yung magiging timpla niya diba?
Iba yung approach.
Iba yung approach niya. Perhaps he might be expecting an up-tempo game, pero back in the first quarter, very deliberate yung laro natin, di ba? That might be a factor. But again, it's just the second quarter. We still have 20 more minutes of basketball here, Charles.
Forced shot after forced shot para dito sa ating parehas na kupunan. Cyrus Chua is fouled by Nelson Chen. He will shoot 2 free throws.
Pero ang cultural, ganun pa rin ang sistema. Sa loob pa rin pupunta. Inside points still dominated by the Golden Seagulls. But make no mistake about it, Charles. Pacers catching up,
Still a seesaw basketball. Parehas nung laro natin kanina. Hanggang halftime. Lead changes after lead change. And Cyrus Chua with a chance to give his team the lead. And he does. 1:41 left here in the first half. Barandino already with 3 fouls. Kenneth Chen stumbling right there. Barandino 3-pointer will not go. Kenneth Chen out rebounding everybody. And it's 2 points for Kenneth Chen.
Perseverance paying off for Kenneth Chen. That's his first field goal in this game, Charles.
Meanwhile, Cyrus Chua missing on that strong drive. Barandino, 3-on-3, alley-oop for Kenneth Chen. 4 straight points for Kenneth Chen.
Pace Academy right now playing perfect music right there. Naka-turnover pa, Charles.
Let's take a look at what happened right here. Wayne Barandino, the familiarity on these guys are on a different level. Hindi sila nagtitinginan doon, no? Tapos alam na nila kung saan sila nakapwesto. Susuan to Barandino with 10. Susuan for 3. In and out. And Lynn loses the basketball.
You know, it's just a matter of time before Enzo Susuan gets those outside shots. He was getting those looks. Kanina, tinira na niya off a pass, in and out lang. Pero again, it's just a matter of time. 29.6 seconds in the first half. This is a 3-point lead right here for Pace Academy.
Plastic Linoleum. Gawang Pinoy, sikat Pinoy.
Less than 30 seconds remaining here in the first half. 3-point lead by the Pace Academy Pacers. What a run for the Pacers, led by Barandino and Kenneth Chen, waking up here late at the second quarter.
Just in time. Like free throw lang si Kenneth Chen kanina just to get his first 2 points, and in a matter of a minute, nagtuloy-tuloy. Naka 6 points kaagad si Kenneth Chen. Ooh, there's a hit on the shooting arm right there of Martin Chen.
At you were talking about earlier, nakascore lang siya ng free throw. Yun naman yung, di ba, sinasabi natin kapag malas ka, antayin mo lang na makabutas ka, di ba? Tapos tutuloy-tuloy na yan. Tignan muna natin yung nangyari dito. Tira ni
It's Martin Chen actually.
Martin Chen. And clearly there was contact right there from Froy Limson. Dun sa pag-close out niya, natamaan niya yung braso. Ito ni Chen.
That happened to be a long 2-point attempt lang. Kita rin nga natin sa replay kanina. A long 2 lang. Either way, Pace Academy. Charles, lamang na ng 5 dito. Patapos yung first half natin.
24 seconds left here in the first half. 5-point lead by the Pacers. Win or go home situation for these both teams. Good cut right there. Kim Kai fakes, will not score. Point blank miss from Kim Kai. Kenneth Chen, he loves that open court and he scores for 2.
Just that surge offensively, Charles.
(31-34). What a time to wake up for Kenneth Chen. 8 points already here in this ball game. All of those score came from the second quarter. 31-24 is our score.
Plastic Linoleum. Gawang Pinoy, sikat Pinoy. Plastic Linoleum. Gawang Pinoy, sikat Pinoy. Plastic Linoleum. Gawang Pinoy, sikat Pinoy.
I value this the most.
Sulitin natin.
You guys ready?
Power all 99, please.
All access data and only TikTok for only 99 pesos.
Magic data for me.
Data that doesn't expire, also 99 pesos. Smart Super Value deals coming right up.
Get the most out of your 99 pesos. With PowerAll's 8 GB for all apps plus only TikTok.
Or magic data that doesn't expire. Switching? Simple with Smart eSIM.
Smart Super Value deals.
I value this the most.
Go beyond with Smart, the country's fastest and best mobile network. With unlimited 5G data for 12 months. Unlimited text and calls for both mobile and landline. And unlimited Netflix mobile on us. All with Smart Postpaid's powerful SIM-only plan starting at $9.99. Get it on eSIM online, anytime, anywhere. Switch now and keep your number. Get the power to go beyond. Only with Smart Postpaid.
Jumbo Plastic Linoleum. Gawang Pinoy, sikat Pinoy.
And after 2 quarters of basketball, series of lead changes yung nangyari dito. Pero Pace Academy slowly pulling away 31-24. A 7-point lead for them. Kenneth Chen waking up late in the second quarter to score 8 points together with Wayne Barandino. Let's take a look at the halftime highlights. Leading scorers for the PCC Golden Seagulls: Cyrus Chua with 7, Kim Kai with 6, Kenneth Lin with 5. And very great basketball being displayed itong dalawang team natin. They know what's at stake. It's a win or go home game. You cannot question the heart of these guys.
Beautiful alley-oop play. Maganda ng connection talaga sa opensa nung Wayne Barandino tsaka nung Kenneth Chen. Habang nakikita natin yung halftime stats natin, hatid sa atin ng Jumbo Plastic Linoleum. Look out that field goal shooting for those two teams. Mas konti tinitira ng Pace pero mas marami silang nagawa. A lot of shots for PCC but they're only making a few, diba? Pagdating sa turnovers, yun lang yung medyo nakasakit sa Pace Academy, especially in the first quarter. Kasi no first quarter, it was, masasabi natin, yung cultural game yun eh. PCC ang lamang dun, 15-11. Karamihan pa dun, points in the paint. Tapos karamihan dun, points of turnovers.
Kita natin sa stat sheet, kind of identical numbers para dito sa dalawang koponan natin. Yun nga lang, bago matapos yung second quarter, nagkaroon ng scoring run itong Pace Academy na hindi agad nasagot nitong Philippine Cultural College. Although they were getting open looks, yung mga point blank misses nila, malaking bagay yun, knowing that this is a winner go home game. And with Wayne Barandino having 3 fouls, hindi pa rin siya nilalabas dito.
Eh parang iniisip ni Coach Mike Oliver, steady ka lang dyan, Wayne. Sige, alam natin ang ginagawa natin. Habang nag-umpisa itong third quarter natin na hatid sa atin ang Jumbo Plastic Linoleum. At saka isa pa, if you have been following the PCYA Season 11, this entire 18-under tournament, ang tema lang naman dito, di ba? Runs are established in a matter of less than 2 minutes or less eh. Diba? Kaya nakakalayo yung isang koponan or makakadikit yung isang koponan galing sa pagkakatambak in a matter of a few minutes or less.
Few minutes, oo.
Because of those runs. Diba?
Meanwhile, Kenneth Chen started hot in the late second quarter. Pull up against Lester. Fu will not go. Kanya pa rin ang rebound. Follow-up is good for Kenneth Chen.
Again, the perseverance of Kenneth Chen. Alam niya kung saan makakarating yung bola. Just lurking that way. Just lurking around inside, di ba?
Yung maganda kasi dito kay Kenneth Chen, no, sa rebound situation. Nasa labas siya naglalaro eh. So kung ikaw yung big man ng Golden Seagulls, hindi siya nakikita agad. Kasi ang unang hahanapin mo to box out, yung mga malalaki din.
That's correct.
So,
pero kasi
sneaky.
Sneaky, very sneaky. Saka, ang isa pa maganda dito, you were wondering earlier na Pace Academy, sila yung mas maliit, pero sila yung lamang sa rebounding, di ba? Up until this point, Pace Academy is ahead in this rebounding. Because, actually, kung mapapansin mo, they're doing it collectively eh.
Oo. Abang ito namang Golden Seagulls, nakarely sila kina Lester.
Nakarely doon sa mga matatangkad nila. They're
Kenneth
Lester
Chen
Fuster, Kim
again.
Price. Pero si Kenneth Chen, di ba? Nalulusutan niya yung mga mahaba eh.
Froy Limson is frustrated. Nakita mo, pinalo niya yung lapag dahil sa kanila na yung bola, pero paano tayo nalusutan ni Kenneth? Tapos ngayon, turnover.
Isa pang ginagawa dito ng cultural as Froy Limson getting the steal right there. Kontik pa madisgrasya yung fast break. Ito, mag-free throw na lang siya. If anything, PCC, gusto nilang tumakbo dito. But you have to remember, back in the first quarter, what worked for them so well is they played deliberately, di ba?
Froy Limson scoring 16 points per game, 6.9 rebounds, and 7 assists per game. Complete player para dito kay Coach Lester Del Rosario. And he converts 2 free throws. Pace Academy. Barandino on top of the key. 2-man game for Nelson. Gives it to Chen. That will not go for the Pacers.
Pero ang ganda ng ikot ng bola ng Pace Academy doon, Charles.
Talagang ang best shots possible for them.
Turnover na naman.
Turnover by the Golden Seagulls.
But actually, Pace Academy is forcing Philippine Cultural College to increase, to up the tempo of the game as Kenneth Chen scores again.
Give and go for the Pacers. Sobrang basic ng basketball na nilalaro nila ngayon, pero sobrang effective din.
And to follow up that one, Charles, dahil gusto nga ng Cultural na pabagalin yung laro, tulad na nakapunto sila nung deliberate sila. Pagdating sa depensa, nadadalayan nila yun na pabagalin yung laro.
Nababagalan din nila.
Nababagalan nila yung depensa, which is supposedly hindi dapat mangyari.
Dapat mas mabilis sila sa depensa kaysa sa opensa.
Dahil nakakawala sila. Kenneth Chen, di ba?
Meanwhile, Kim Kai finally scores for 2. 7-point lead by the Pacers. 7 minutes remaining in the third quarter. Nelson Chen, good footwork right there. Just couldn't convert the basket. Limson against 5 blue shirts. 4-0 run by the Golden Seagulls.
But if you're Pace Academy right now, ayaw mo naman pabayaan din na yung Philippine Cultural College yung magkaroon ng rhythm dito sa opensa. Dahil capable din gumawa ng run yan.
Kenneth Chen, stop and pop. Limson na naman. Siya na naman. And 6-0 run for Froy Limson, carrying his team on his back. Napatawag na ng timeout si Coach Mike Oliver. Just a 3-point lead. Tingnan muna natin yung galaw ni Froy Limson doon. 3 beses yun. And 37-34 is our score. Pacers.
Jumbo Plastic Linoleum. Gawang Pinoy, sikat Pinoy.
Almost 4 minutes gone by the third quarter. Scores 37-34.
And nagsigurado, nag-enjoy din dito sila ating commissioner dito sa basketball, Coach Jonel Baculi. Diba? And the rest of the technical crew natin dito sa Philippine Tsingyen Athletic Association Basketball 18 and under. Pero Mike Oliver timeout yung turnover, Charles. Naka-convert pa si Kim
That's
Kai.
not a good sign for them. It was a 9-point lead by the Pacers. Now it's only a single point. 8-0 run by the Golden Seagulls. Pero Kenneth Chen is there. Pamatay sunog yung basket doon ni Kenneth Chen.
Kung tutusin, yun lang naman yung mga nangyari. Pace Academy wasn't able to convert with their shots. Ito naman Cultural College, nakakuha na ng kumpiyansa, diba? Nakuha na yung tamang timing, gusto nilang tumakbo, pero kanina din nila nagagawa. They were able to get their timing perfectly, kaya yung mga atake ni Cyrus Chua, pumapasok na, mag-free throw pa siya.
Chance to tie this ball game. Yun nga lang, sablay doon yung tying free throw ni Cyrus Chua. Matatawagan pa siya doon ng foul.
Ayun, talagang nandun yung pagigigil na makuha ulit yung bola. Hawak na niya.
Dahil may chance kang matablay yung score natin Tapos sumablay yung tira.
Lumapit pa sa kanya yung bola. Parang pinaasa lang siya ng bola, di ba?
5 minutes remaining here in the third frame. 1-point game. Pacers lead. Lin spins and he scores. What a tough contested shot by CJ Lim.
That's a difficult shot right there, CJ Lim. Kanina pa namamayani sa loob, actually, no first half pa.
Oo. Nung malamig sina Barandino at si Chen, siya ang score. Oo. Meanwhile,
si William Q nakapuntos naman.
Barandino, top of the key to go. Lin again will score.
Yes, that will go. Here's what nice about CJ Lim. He's not that fast, but he's able to navigate his way to those open spots. Nakakapihit, diba? Able to twist his body, to sidestep his way, and he has that dexterity to keep his control. Hawak niya yung bola, maiangat pa niya, nasaktong-sakto lang para pumasok.
Good use of his upper body also by CJ Lim. Na despite the contact, naaangat pa rin niya yung bola. And he completes the 3-point play. 4-point lead para sa Pacers. 4:25 remaining here in the third frame.
Nakakatawa yung substitution na to. Pumasok si Lester Fu, diba? Ang inupo si Chris Mark Miral. So, yung maliit pinupo, pumasok matangkad. Mas lalo tumangkad ngayon itong cultural na to.
Meanwhile, Cyrus Chua open for 3, hesitates. Limson on the attack. Chua, corner 3 will not go, but Kim Kai is there for the cleanup.
It's okay for those guys like Cyrus Chua or Froy Limson to attempt those 3-pointers kasi may rebounder naman eh.
Hindi ka matatakot if you're the backcourt of Golden Seagulls dahil ang lalaki ng mga kampi mo sa loob eh. Lim again, drops it to Barandino. He will not score, but Chen is there. Yun nga lang. Hindi na nila binababa no? Kasi pagka binaba pa nila, ang lalaki ng mga nasa harap nila. Mas mahirapan silang iangat.
That is correct. That is a good point. And actually, isa pa dito para sa pace, CJ Lim turning out to be the low-key creator.
Medyo nananahimik itong production ni Chen at Barandino.
And which actually, Coach Mike Oliver can use to properly set up Barandino naman.
Yes,
kasi
floor
si Barandino,
spacer.
Kasi si Barandino yung mag-create, diba? Will expend him that or some energy, diba? Why not make CJ Lim create and Barandino set up or spot up, diba?
That also protects Wayne Barandino knowing na he has 3 fouls already.
Isa pa yun.
Chen, mid-range jumper will not go.
Ayun yung mga ganun tira, diba?
Ang gaganda ng mga looks nila ngayon eh. Meanwhile, Froy Limson, short jumper will not go. 2-point lead for the Pacers. 2:56 remaining here in the third. Barandino, cut by Chen. And he will score. Lucky bounce for Kenneth Chen.
Yung mga simpleng 2-man game na yun, diba? Mga 1 passes lang. Actually, all
Good
season,
drop.
that's how
Right
Kenneth Chen is
there.
scoring. Same thing as Lester Fu.
Froy Limson feeding his big guys to cut the lead to just 2. Lester Fu, says access denied to Wayne Barandino.
Galing lang sa labas si Lester Fu nung pagkakuha doon sa rebound na yun. Kaya mananatili pa rin yan sa pace yung bola.
$11 seconds to work with para sa mga naka-asul. So Suwan, they only need 1 second. Sablay doon ang kanyang tira.
Ayun, tulad nun, si Enzo Susuan, 1 pass, he was in rhythm, took that shot. Sigurado sinabihan siya ni Coach Mike Oliver nung halftime. Pag may forma ka na, itira mo na.
Lester Fu inside, too strong. $1:49 remaining. Good cut by Go, and he is fouled by Lester.
What a pass right there coming from Wayne Barandino. That's a difficult pass, pero nasa lo ni Mitchell Go.
Wayne Barandino threading the needle for his teammates. What a playmaker Coach Mike Oliver has in Wayne Barandino. Mitchell Go shoots 2 free throws. Sablay ang una.
Masasabi natin, ito yung surprise starter dito sa Pace Academy. Remember, Kenneth Chen did not start this game.
Yes.
It was Mitchell Go who was in earlier. And now he's getting some exposure here in this do-or-die battle, Charles.
Pero sablay ang 2 free throws doon. Limson, binigay na naman kay Kai. Carving space is Kai. He for 3 will not go. The battle for the rebound.
And now Philippine Cultural College is showing their dominance in rebounding.
Even though Lester Fu is not there. 3 offensive rebounds for the yellow shirts.
And now Philippine Cultural College, somehow they're able to fend off yung gang rebounding nitong si Pace Academy Considering nga na sila yung mas matatangkad na player.
14 seconds left on the shot clock. What will they do? 1:10 remaining. Almost a turnover by the Golden Seagulls. They got 9 seconds left. Lester Fu is back in the game.
And again, Coach Lester Del Rosario rotating his guys, di ba? Preserving them some minutes dito, Charles.
Limson will not connect on that floater. Lim again. Gives it to Chen. Top of the key 3. Could not connect. But Froy Limson does not feel good right there.
Having some cramps actually on the left leg of Froy Limson. Just hoping he's okay. He'll be tended to by their medical personnel. Pero ika-ika lang naman si Froy Limson.
Oo, hindi naman mukhang masama yung nangyari. But still,
precautionary measure.
mahirap yan na wala si Froy Limson sa loob.
Saka may isang quarter pa tayo dito,
Oo.
Charles.
And bola, babalik sa mga nakadilaw. 19 seconds left in their shot clock. 40 seconds left in the third quarter. Lester Fu, quick pass! Still, napapakamot na lang siya doon ng ulo.
Nakakatawa din yung reaction ni Lester.
Oo.
Ang lapit ko na, bakit namintis ko pa yun?
Siguro dahil 17 rebounds na siya, pero 2 points pa lang siya. So, ang gusto niya, makadagdag din sa, sa scoring output ng kanyang koponan.
Pero ang isang hindi natutuwa doon sigurado, si Coach Mike Oliver. Kasi
Oo. Pambihira.
number one question doon, ang dami-dami nyo na nga dyan sa loob, paano pa nakuha ni Lester Fu yung pasa
Sa
sa
gitna,
ilalim? Sa gitna
oo.
pa.
Meanwhile, Lester Fu drains 2 free throws. Babalik ngayon si Barandino.
Ang bilis lang ng pasok dito ni Pocabo dito. Wayne Barandino had to be reinserted in this game kasi tabla tayo dito, Charles.
15 seconds left. Chen. Pero rebound doon ni Mitchell. Lin with 12. Kicks it out. Barandino, open 3. And Pace Academy, sila naman ngayon ng may offensive rebounds. Lim for 3. Will not connect. 4 chances for the Pacers. Kim Kai. And that will do it for our third quarter. The score is 46-all. What a game. A win or go home situation for both these teams. They know what's at stake. Nobody's giving up. Let's take a look at the Smart Sports third quarter highlights. Froy Limson, who is currently not feeling well right now. He's being attended by the medical personnel. And Kenneth Chen alongside Barandino and Carl Lim. That's the third quarter highlights brought to us by Smart Sports. 46-46 is our score.
Jumbo Plastic Linoleum. Gawang Pinoy, sikat Pinoy.
Start of the fourth quarter brought to us by Jumbo Plastic Linoleum. Tabla sa 46 ang ating score. Kenneth Chen. Mid-range jumper will not go. Lester Fu with the rebound. Miral. Limson back in the game. Lester Fu, siya na ba? Dire-diretso. Sablay pa rin for Lester Fu.
That's actually unfamiliar territory for Lester Fu.
Di siya sanay na dun ganong kataas siya nakakakuha ng bola. And after 3 chances, Kim Kai regains the lead for the Golden Seagulls.
Perhaps, Charles, simple instructions lang mula kay Coach Lester Del Rosario, di ba? Tayo yung mas matangkad na team. Bakit hindi tayo nakakakuha ng rebound? Dikit itong laban na to. If anything, if we only secure those rebounds, chances are we will get the lead and the victory. Let's see.
And now, Froy Limson, 2 against 1. And Froy Limson will score for 2. 4-point lead para sa mga nakadilaw. 8:38 remaining. Baseline. Chen to Mitchell Go. Still could not catch a break. Limson guarded by Chen. Natapikan siya doon. Kenneth Chen will challenge Lester Fu. But the ball will go back to the yellow shirts.
Charles, hindi makatawag ng timeout dito si Coach Mike Oliver kasi gumamit na siya ng timeout kanina. As see this fast break coming from Froy Limson. Gumamit na siya ng timeout ng third quarter. He only has 2 remaining. 8 minutes pa to. Still preserving this one. He's egging on his players on the floor right now na kayo magpigil ng momentum na yan. Kasi kailangan pa natin yung timeout din mamaya. Dikit itong laban na to.
They cannot waste any more timeouts. But there you go. A stop from the Pacers. 8:06 remaining here in the fourth. Barandino with 10. He's been quiet since the first half. Lim being bothered by 2 yellow shirts. Cut by Chen. He's fouled by Chua.
Fantastic cut right there coming from Cassie Nelson. Especially with Philippine Cultural doing a good job denying all those access on the strong side. Nagkaroon ng punk si Nelson Sen doon sa weak side. Sakto, nagpakista na siya doon sa may hawak ng bola. Kaya naka-layup. Late pa yung humabol.
Late pa, and then may contact. So definitely, it's gonna be called for a foul. Nelson Chen drains that two free throws. Miral, been quiet all game long, but Lester Fu is there. Still point blank misses for Lester. Kenneth Chen to Lim. That is a foul by Kim Kai.
Pero good sportsmanship.
You can hear
right
the ooze from their bench and the crowd.
Collective
what
ooze
happened.
Napayungan
Napayungan.
Pero after that play, si Kim Kai naman, he checked on si Jay Lee. Sabi, pare okay lang yan.
Okay lang.
Pare okay lang.
No
good.
harm.
All good. At si Jay Lim again. Masasabi natin yung the key player, one of the ace players for this game so far. Kasi all game long, consistent mula ng first quarter pa. At ang naging resulta nyon, actually that's his 13th point, di ba?
He's the mailman for their Pacers team. Always delivers so far this game. Lester Fu stumbles with the ball. CJ Lim again to Barandino. Kenneth Chen. Masyadong minadali yung tira doon. But Barandino is open for 3. That's too short. But they will regain possession. 7:02 remaining here in the fourth and final quarter. Win or go home. Do or die situation.
Alam mo nangyayari din dito, Charles, kahit yung mga breaks, di ba? Parang scoring run May mga yung mga breaks nakakakuha ng mga possessions, mga 50-50 balls. May pinapanigan din Nagkakasunod-sunod din Pero si Kim Kai breaking the deadlock right there.
Costly turnover by the Pacers. They had a chance to regain the lead. And Kenneth Chen again committing a turnover. Back-to-back turnovers for the men in blue.
Perhaps, Charles, this might be the perfect time to settle down once again. Play deliberate basketball just like what they did back in the first half. Pero sabi ni Barandino,
away by Barandino.
ganito lang yun eh. Di ba? Yung sabi ni Barandino.
Anong dahan-dahan?
Oh, no sir.
Akong bahala.
Oh.
He's been quiet since the first quarter. Limson, open is key.
The defense of Pace Academy is paying too much attention on where the ball is. Sige, nandun sabihin natin yung ball location, but they must not forget that they're playing in a zone and somebody else is on the weak side. Bonus free throw pa kay William Q.
Yes, actually, the Pacers doing a not so good job defending the paint on that play.
Dyan na naman tayo sa points in the paint Charles Ooh.
Lester Fu. Access denied. Dinikit pa sa board yun eh.
Now Lester Fu is starting to become a real problem for Pace Academy. Ano yung stat line niya? 4 points, 20 rebounds,
20 rebounds.
3 blocks.
Full court man-to-man right here by the Pacers. William Key will not connect, but he gets the rebound. He's fouled and he scores.
Ang mahirap dito, you're asking a lot from the guys of Pace Academy who are not really natural big guys, di ba? To box out Lester Fu, to box out William Q, di ba? Na may kalaparan din talaga eh. Nataglay ito si William Q, di ba? Hindi basta-basta mauusad.
Plus, yung full court press pa nila, baka mas nahihirapan silang makarecover dahil nandun pa sila sa taas.
Di pa sila nakaset ng maayos eh. They need to brace themselves. If they need to stop those big guys, they must brace themselves properly in order to battle at them at the paint. To battle with them at the paint, actually.
Barandino almost loses it. Bails it out. Chen with 2. CJ Lim. Bailout shot will not connect. Barandino's got to be careful with those fouls. Kai running floater. And Barandino being trailed by Kim Kai. Lefty layup will not go. Sorry miss for Barandino. And Lester Fu is down on the floor.
And Lester Fu is in serious pain right now. Being experienced on his leg. Pinupulikat na rin to sigurado.
You cannot blame the guy for cramping. He's got 20 rebounds.
Yup. And it's just lording it over underneath. Kaya hindi niya rin mapapansin na hindi niya iisipin na teka, dami ko na palang ginagawa. He will not be able to pace himself anymore because again, he's doing a phenomenal job manning that shaded lane.
Just his mere presence alone can add a lot of effect in terms of defense and offense.
And from what we're seeing, Charles, he's experiencing cramps from his left leg do sa kaliwang binti niya at do sa kanang hita niya.
5-point lead.
But gotta
Golden Seagulls.
Gotta love the effort of Lester Fu right there. And if anything, if you're Philippine cultural right now, you would want to reward the effort that Lester Fu showed here. It might be questioned. Exactly 5 minutes remaining, Charles, remaining in this game. It might be questionable Dahil nga both legs ang tinatamaan
Yes,
dito
oo.
ng pulikat kay Lester Fu.
And I just
Might
think
be
that's
question.
it for
It
Leicester.
might be questionable if he returns to this game.
Foyle Limson, directing traffic. Gustong bagalan yung kanilang opensa. Cross-court pass. Risky pass right there. But Meral finishes through contact.
That was a tight shot actually for Chris Mark Meral.
That's his 4th point. Kenneth Chen spins and fades. But Nelson is there for the cleanup.
Kasi Nelson doing the cleanup job right there. Coach Lester Del Rosario pretty upset with his point guards right there. Bakit walang bumax out sa kanya?
4:15 remaining here in the 4th and final quarter. Short.
That is a foul on Cyrus Chua. That's gonna be a foul on Cyrus Chua kasi kahit hawak-hawak niyang bola, nakayakap pa rin siya dun sa katawan nung kaagawan niya sa bola. Pang-apat na foul nga lang yan ni Cyrus Chua.
That's gonna be big. We know that Cyrus Chua has been all around this game. 4 minutes to go. A lot of basketball left to play. Carl Justin Lim bails out. But Nelson Chen is there and he is also down. He's cramping. 4-on-5 situation. There's no foul called. Chris Mark Meral again. And he's blocked by Kenneth. Nelson is limping right now. Barandino. He turns the ball over. Limson to Kai. Nobody there for the cleanup.
I think they can stop play right there. Nakuha naman ng Pace Academy and somebody's limping right there. That is Nelson Chen.
Oo.
Victim ng traps dito. Nakakatayo pa naman siya. He's battling through it. But again, you cannot run normally when you're feeling some
Kaya
tightness.
sabi ng referee natin.
Mandatory sub nyo na yan.
Natin.
Our crew chief,
Sub
John
na,
Cabiles, ordering mandatory substitution. Tinigil natin yung play kasi may injury. FIBA rules yan na kapag may ganyan, mandatory substitution yan. And now, both benches, they're addressing some cramp issues right there. So, on the side of Pace, there's Nelson Chen kasama mga teammates niya. Sa kabila naman, there's Lester Fu. I think the right leg of Lester Fu is okay right now and you can see him on the bench already standing normally.
Wow! Wayne Barandino, what a time to wake up! Cutting this lead down to 2 points. And the turnover is forced by Barandino. They regain possession. Can they regain the lead with 2:45 remaining here in the 4th and final quarter?
Ang maganda sa press ng Pace Academy, bukod doon sa nadadala nila sa masikip na parte, yung kalaban nila, nasa saraduhan din yung passing lane eh.
Kenneth Chen inside. That will not go for Kenneth Chen. That was a good shot though by Kenneth Chen. The turnover. Kenneth Chen against 2. And that will count for Kenneth Chen. The bench of the Golden Seagulls are asking for a travel.
We actually quite know where they're coming from. But we can have a look right there.
Nauna yung foul eh.
But ang sinasabi
foul
ng mga referees, may bangga naman talaga si Chris Mark Meral. Kaya
na-outbalance.
Napa-extra step or na-outbalance itong si Kenneth Chen.
Kenneth Chen ties the ball game.
And actually, the point of contention there, kung ang na-off balance si Kenneth Chen, yes, that's the correct call. The foul must be on the ground. Wala dapat continuation yon.
So no free throws for Kenneth. Still a 2-point game. Carly may hawak ng bola. Crossover against William Key.
A lot of contact right there, but no whistle was blown.
(59-57). Last 2 minutes of this do-or-die matchup. 3 seconds to shoot, and they made something out of nothing. That was a broken play by the Golden Seagulls. Time out by Pace Academy. They are trailing by 4 with 1:41 remaining here in the fourth and final quarter. Let's take a look at what happened. William Key making something out of nothing. 61-57 is our score.
I value this the most.
Sulitin natin.
You guys ready?
Power all 99, please.
All access data and only TikTok for only 99 pesos.
Magic data for me.
Data that doesn't expire, also 99 pesos. Smart Super Value deals coming right up.
Get the most out of your 99 pesos. With PowerAll's 8 GB for all apps plus only TikTok.
Or magic data that doesn't expire. Switching? Simple with Smart eSIM.
Smart Super Value deals.
$141 remaining here in the fourth quarter of our win or go home do or die matchup between Pace Academy and Philippine Cultural College. 4-point lead by the Golden Seagulls. Possession for the Pace Academy.
Magiging tanong lang dito, saan pupunta ang opensa nitong Pace Academy in this final 100 seconds? Especially in the starting play. Nandami pa naman ito, but they're trailing by 2 possessions, Charles.
Barandino to Chen. Fires a 3 and he swishes it. Sweet string music by Kenneth Chen to cut the lead to just 1 point.
Just a simple play right there. Drive and kick out. Wayne Barandino attracting the defense, giving Kenneth Chen enough space to nail that 3-pointer.
That's his first 3-point field goal this game, and a turnover by the yellow shirts. Chance to take the lead here. Nelson Chen drives baseline, kicks it out to Kokabo. Back to Kenneth. Can he hit 2? Barandino sidestep. Gives it to Chen. But nothing there. Takbo ngayon mga nakadilaw. 52 seconds remaining. Limson back in the ball game. And he misses. 61-60 is our score, and a turnover by the Pacers. 34 seconds left. 16 in the shot clock. Froy Limson hits the running floater.
Froy Limson, when everyone is starting to go wide, lahat nagkakagulo na Froy Limson. You can see a picture of composure. 26 seconds na lang to, Charles. Lamang ng 3 ang Philippine Cultural College. A lot of opportunities. Bago yung huling dead ball natin, 1:41. Marami-rami na wala.
But itong Pace Academy Pacers natin, do you go for a quick 3 or you settle for a quick 2 and then you foul?
Ang dami pa namang oras dito, Charles.
Oh, that's still 26 seconds.
And the thing here is, from the scheme of the games, you're nakaka-force ka naman ng turnover eh. You're able to force turnovers, especially on those cross-court passes that PCC has been doing all game long and has been anticipating. As you can see, Lester Fu still being tended. Kanina nakaporma na sa official table kanina yan, but still experiencing some tightness on his left leg. Ngayon,
not question the heart of this guy, Lester. And your thoughts?
It might be a good idea na, sige, quick 2 muna tayo. Madami ka namang options sa loob sa quick 2. Wayne Barandino starting to create. You have Kenneth Chen. Meron ka CJ Lim na nakakapwesto sa ilalim.
And that's the last time out of Coach Mike Oliver. Habang itong Golden Seagulls, meron pang dalawa.
At pagdating sa foul situation, by the way, 3 team fouls pa lang ang Pace Academy.
Pace Academy, what will they do? Barandino is open. And he hits it! Wayne Barandino for 3. The unsung hero for the Pace Academy Pacers.
Beautiful play right there. Nag-leak out. Ginamit yung off-ball screen doon ni Martin Chen on the leak out. Wayne Barandino knocking down that 3-pointer. Tabla tayo dito, Charles Baichong.
Grabe. 6-3, 6-3 with 22.3 seconds remaining here in the fourth and final quarter. Meron pang isang timeout itong Golden Seagulls habang itong Pace Academy wala na. This has been a great game so far. It went down to the wire.
Now here's the thing. Pace Academy can utilize their fouls to give here. One perfect instance dyan, kapag merong dumrive na galing PCC at maiwanan yung depensa, they can use that foul.
Yes.
Just make sure they'll be going for the ball. Otherwise, they might be slapped with an unsportsmanlike foul. Ganun pa rin, mag-free throw pa yun, tapos mananatili pa rin sa PCC yung bola.
What a game
and
we are seeing right now.
And you have to take note of who's gonna be on the floor for the Golden Seagulls. Expect Miral, Chua, and Limson to be there. 3 guard rotation. Ayan nga, umaahon na sa bench. Totoo nga, si Miral, si Chua, at si Limson nasa loob.
Kim Kai will be manning the middle alongside William Key. What will they do? Saan pupunta ang opensa ng mga nakadilaw? Full court press para dito sa mga naka-asul. 16 seconds left here in the ball game. Pick by Kai. Limson with 9. For season continuation, Kim Kai will not score. And we will go to overtime. 6-3, 6-3. Nobody's giving up. Both teams. We will go to overtime in just a short while.
Plastic Linoleum. Gawang Pinoy, sikat Pinoy. Plastic Linoleum. Gawang Pinoy, sikat Pinoy.
40 minutes. Still not enough to decide who's going to stay and who's going to go home. Para dito sa ating PCYAA playoffs. Battle between the Philippine Cultural College Golden Seagulls and the Pace Academy. Oh my goodness, this has been a game. This has been a treat for all of us. Start of the overtime. Brought to us by Jumbo Plastic Linoleum.
Just battle of sheer will lang to, Charles. Again, your season is on the line. Wala nang bukas to pag natalo ka. So, no wonder all the skids right here, they're giving their all.
And a quick turnover by the Golden Seagulls. Nelson Chen again inserted. Ito natin kanina, nagka-cramp siya, pero ngayon he's limping. 14 seconds, Barandino to Christian Chen. Saves it. And they will get 8 seconds left.
Some time still for the Pacers.
Still enough to create something. CJ Lim. And that is rebounded by Barandino. The players are down. Yellow shirts running. Limson. Turnover.
Again, they need to find the timing on when to run and when to settle down. In that period, might not be the best idea to run. Ooh,
it went
lumusot
between the legs.
Actually, both teams, dadadala lang nila yung bola kung saan sila gusto dalhin ng depensa ng kalaban na maiipit
Pero hindi sila yung nagdidikta kung saan pupunta yung opensa nila. Almost 2 minutes gone sa ating overtime. Barandino directing traffic. Kenneth Chen is free. Mababa nga lang yung pasa. 3 seconds to work with. Still scoreless since the fourth quarter. Since the end of the fourth quarter, itong dalawang kupunan natin. 3:05 remaining here in the overtime. Limson launches a long one. Nothing there.
Tried something different for Troy Limson. Let's see kung gagawin niya ulit yan. Sabi niya, ay, hindi gumana. Ibayin natin mamaya.
Kenneth Chen and Nelson.
Nelson Chen is down again. Having some cramps again. 4 on 5 na naman to. Now they can stop play.
Naalala natin, nag-cramps na siya nung fourth quarter. In-stretch lang siya doon. Then now he's back and now he's cramping again.
For context, Nelson Chen at this point already playing 36 minutes.
You cannot question how these guys want to win and still be in the season.
Especially for Pace Academy, that after losing 5 straight to start this season, all the while they thought their season was already done. They won against Grace Christian College. They made it back-to-back. They won their previous game against Uno High School. Then they saw Philippine Cultural College ending the elimination round with 2 wins and 5 losses as well. So kung ikaw nga naman si Coach Mike Oliver tsaka yung buong Pace Academy, sige na, tuloy na natin to. Nandito na tayo
Kind of a Cinderella story yung kanilang kartada dito sa PCYAA. No? Unang 5 laro, puro talo. Yung huling 2, nanalo. Tapos ngayon may chance pa na makapasok sa playoffs.
And they are not going to blow this chance up, that's for sure.
And still, nobody can catch a break. Both teams still scoreless. Air ball right there.
Shot clock did not reset.
5 seconds.
Fumble.
Wow. That is Jack Loa.
Zach Loa right there, indeed, yes. Right place, right time. First basket of the overtime here, Charles.
Almost 4 minutes down. Unang basket lang yan, pero ito. take a look at what happened. Froy Limson. Ayun yung sinasabi natin na napaganda pa para kay Loa.
Sakto yung pwesto ni Zach Loa doon.
Oo.
Pero sa kabila naman, na-foul ni Zach Loa ito si Kenneth Chen and Philippine Cultural College in the penalty situation.
That is big for Kenneth Chen. Any mistake right now can cost you the season. So they are very careful of their decision making. Kaya almost 3 minutes nung walang score itong pares na kupunan natin. Limson top of the key. They cannot waste away time. Even though they lead, Limson baseline will not go. Barandino running. Kenneth Chen, muntik pang mawala sa kanya. Barandino for 3.
That shot was challenged right there.
Oo.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh, somebody's down again.
Barandino and Loa commits that turnover. Somebody's down.
That's Chris Mark Miral who's down. Siya na yung pinupulikat dito. Holding on to his right leg.
Parang hindi yata pulikat eh. Parang tinamaan
must be a
yata.
contact.
Ano?
Oo.
Oo.
You need to re-contact.
Kasi hindi naman siya nagpapastretch eh. Tingnan natin. Ayun! Yung collision nila doon ni Barandino.
May 44.5 seconds remaining, Charles. And another, masasabi natin for lack of a better term, another casualty on the side of Philippine Cultural College. Lester Fu still treating himself right now with the cramps that he experienced later on both legs. Ngayon si Meral naman.
Mandatory substitution.
Now it's a mandatory substitution. Sino nga lang ipapasok dito ni Coach Lester Del Rosario? He'll go with Loa, Q, Kim Kai, Froy Limson at si Cyrus Chua.
They have 7 seconds. Good cut by Chen. Point blank miss.
It's open 3.
Christian will not go, but Kenneth was there. And 4 chances right there. Fresh 14. Kenneth Chen pull up. Will not go. 23 seconds. Season on the line. 10 seconds remaining. And
that's like 6 chances there.
6 chances.
For Pace Academy, and those are good looks. Just the ball did not cooperate that time. And you would understand the frustration on the faces of the Pacers right now.
Unbelievable. 6 chances to regain the lead.
At si Coach Lester Del Rosario, you
Babalik
understand
niya
that.
si Meral.
Babalik si Meral. He's pretty upset because it's like 6 tries, 5 or 6 tries. Bakit sila nakakuha ng rebound?
Nila, di ba?
16.2 seconds. Papaul na dito sigurado ang pace, Charles.
Oo. Still, both teams have 1 timeout. Oh.
Almost a dangerous pass, pero yan yung foul.
A turnover.
That's a dangerous pass
Wala
right
sa
there.
pwesto yung recipient ng pasa. Both teams are in the penalty.
At si William Q ang masusubukan, Charles. So far, William Q from the line, 1 of 2 in this game.
He's got 9 and 8. He sinks in the first free throw.
May timeout pa dito ang Pace.
Timeout pa.
Expect a
Parehas sila,
timeout.
oo.
Expect a timeout here from Pace. if he sinks this free throw. Kung wala, tuloy-tuloy na to. Uh-oh.
Oo, dire-diretso tayo. 14 points. 14 seconds. Season on the line. They needed 3. Oh!
That's gonna do it.
And that will do it. Season is still alive for the Golden Seagulls. After 45 minutes of total gruesome basketball, they managed to escape the wrath of the Pacers. Took them 45 minutes though, but still a hard-fought fight, a hard-fought battle between Pace Academy and Philippine Cultural College. A lot of bodies on the floor, a lot of cramps. What a game we just witnessed.
You can actually consider this one the match of the season, Charles.
Oh.
Because again, because of what was at stake, and with the way these two teams battled, yung alam mo nandun yung all out sila, pero
ito yung pinakamabigat na laro.
Mabigat na laro, pero malinis, di ba? Wala namang gano'n nagkakasigit. Actually, sakit nararamdaman lang because of personal injuries, especially cramps, di ba? But again, it was about sheer will of these two teams. At ang nagpanalo, yung depensa na pinakita ng Philippine Cultural College, that game-winning steal of Froy Limson. But
Kim Kai finishing with 18 points and 14 rebounds. He's our best player of the game.
At actually, kung kailan natapos yung laro, saka naranasan yung ni Kim Kai na sumakit yung kanyang mga hita, di ba? Pero yan yung maging story ng team standings natin. Number 1 na si St. Stephen's, klaro na yan. St. Jude won earlier, they're number 4. Kaya pagdating ng quarterfinals, may twice to beat sila kontra Jubilee Christian Academy. PCC, they're in the quarterfinals. Ihintayin lang nila matapos yung labanan ng MGC New Life at ng Uno High School. Whoever loses in that matchup, makakalaban ang Philippine Cultural College sa quarterfinals. At yan na nga yung ating storya ng ating team standings. Pero Charles, sa Martes tayo magkikita-kita.
Yes, wala tayong laro nitong coming Saturday. Pahinga tayo, and then Tuesday is our first day of... first day na ba yun?
Doon natin lalaruin si Uno High School
Uno and MGC.
at si MGC New Life Christian Academy. Ayan, yung tip-off natin. Charles, alas 5
Uno High School, Blue Pandas, laban sa MGC New Life Christian Academy, New Lifers. Dito pa rin yan sa Don Domingo UC Gymnasium, dito sa Uno Gym. All smiles from the Golden Seagulls. And the rest of the season is underway para sa kanila. Mahaba pa ang kanilang lalakarin. Game highlights brought to us by Smart Sports. Both teams showed immense persistence and resiliency. Itong 45-minute game natin.
Actually, we just need to give shoutouts sa lahat ng mga top performers dito, especially from Pace Academy. Kenneth Chen coming off the bench, 22 points. Wayne Valentino, as usual, 18 points. Pero Philippine Cultural College, huge shoutout to Lester Fu, who experienced serious cramps from his 2 legs. Why not 4 points? Kahit 4 points lang yan, 20 rebounds pa naman. Tapos may 3 blocks, diba? Yun yung ginawa Lester Fu. All-around effort, total effort coming from Philippine Cultural College, leading to that victory.
And on behalf of my partner Jay De La Cruz and the rest of the hard-working crew, this is Charles Beichong bringing you the action for the PCYAA Season 11, brought to us by Jumbo Plastic Linoleum.
Jumbo Plastic Linoleum. Gawang Pinoy, sikat Pinoy.
Go beyond with Smart, the country's fastest and best mobile network. With unlimited 5G data for 12 months. Unlimited text and calls for both mobile and landline. And unlimited Netflix mobile on us. All with Smart Postpaid's powerful SIM-only plan starting at $9.99. Get it on eSIM online, anytime, anywhere. Switch now and keep your number. Get the power to go beyond, only with Smart Postpaid.